Today, today I'm going to demonstrate how I would use ClassKick in my class. So I'm already assigned, so it says, hello Mr. Bowman, ClassKick. Just Google it and ClassKick. Now I've got some pre-prepared work which I'm going to get two students to work through. So I'm going to show you my screen, but the great thing about this is that I can actually go into the student's screen as well. I'm doing it on a computer so I can screencast it. Okay, so I've done maths, it's the 9th of the 10th, 2018, and what I've got is pre-prepared 15 slides of work that I want the students to go through. This is a foundation maths activity. So I'm going to go share, and I want assign to the students with the class code. So they can go on their iPads. It doesn't matter where these students are. They can go anywhere in the world and they can go on and do this lesson. These students will be watching, so they could be anywhere. So it gives me a class code down here. So it's 2VXASP. So students, we need to log on with those codes. So 2VXASP. Great, the students can log in and they can tell me who they are. And I've got Brad and Kylie today that are here working through this with me. So it tells me, does it tell me that anyone's on yet? It doesn't tell me that anyone's on yet. So what I'll do is I'll just make sure they're on. VXASP. Okay. And have we got Kylie yet? Okay. So I can see for the students' iPads that they are actually on. And if I go up here, I can click on View Student Work. Now it takes me, and we've got Brad and Kylie currently online. If I wanted to click onto Brad, I could click onto him, and I could have a look at his iPad. So I'm just going to go back out for the minute, and I'm going to look at my view, my student work again. Okay, so here's Brad, here's Kylie. Okay, Bill's another student, he's not online for this lesson. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my students to work through this. So if you can have a look here, so Brad has put in how many apples, and I can see that there. I can actually click into here and have a look what he's done. Now he's got 5. I can actually change the colour of my pen, for instance, and I can, well, that's the thickness. I want to change it, and I'm going to do a positive green, and I can actually tick that and write good. It's not the greatest. Good. That's horrible, but that's okay. That's a little bit better. Work. Okay. So I can do that. I can go back out. So it's saying helping, and on Brad's iPad screen it says the teacher is helping. Okay. So we're just going to keep working. And I'm going to have a look, and you can see now that they're starting to work, because here more stuff is coming up on their iPad screen. Okay, so let's have a look, and we can have a look. We can see that Brad is currently on this slide, Kylie's on this slide. If Kylie was, and yep, I can see that Kylie is actually Kylie has raised her hand, as you can see down here. So Kylie needs some help. So I'm going to click in, and I can see her hand is raised. Oh no, she's put it down, and she's got an answer. And that's where I'm going to go and give a tick. Oops, tick. And I'll draw a bit of a smiley face because she actually, if you look down here, she actually got that correct. So I'm not great with drawing on the pin. Okay, so I'm going to go out and I'm going to view. And I'm going to let these guys work. Okay, so I can see that Brad is making a bit of progress through here. And I can see that Kylie is working her way through it as well. So this is great. You can see what the kids are doing. If they have problems, hand's gone up again. Kylie has gone. So this one says, please check. Okay. Now I can type her a message. This is blank. Oh, and I spelled it wrong, so I'm going to retype it. This is blank. And let's see if we can get a response from Kylie. Ah, Kylie says slide 6. So I'm going to look at Clyde at 6, draw 5 circles. Yep, that's good. I'll give it, and then I'm going to better go back here and say, yes, that is correct. And Kylie was, thanks. So we can have a private conversation without Kylie having to be embarrassed to the rest of the class. So we're just going to let the students keep drawing and working through this. And I'm going to put my screen out where I can see what they're doing and who's making progress through their slides. So I'm going to go along. I've gone past these first few slides. Oops. So we're up to this area now. And they're progressing nicely through the slides. And they're Brad and Kylie. You can see they're both currently online. Okay. And you can see they're both on this part. Now notice this question's a little bit different. You probably can't see it unless I go into here. But I've actually made them draw 5 yellow circles. I've just slightly changed it. And again, they'll have to find the different colours. Okay. Which are both pretty good. So you can sort of see it coming up on the screen there that they are doing what's required. So you can see on the screen here, the teacher's screen, that they've got it. Okay. So you could give verbal feedback. It's only a small group. in a big group, you could do chat on the screen, ticks. Okay, so both students are now going to move on to write the number 4. So they've got to write the numeral. So that's a little hint for them. Okay. Okay, so they've both done that. And the next one is the number 10. I can remember this, I made the slides. Okay. So you can see now they're both up to slide number 13. You can just scroll across. You can just see that. Okay, it's quite big. They've either both got it right or they've both got it wrong. Let's have a quick look. I'm asking, yeah, right, the number 2. But I still want to have that class view. So this program could be used for a variety of lessons. Today we're doing maths, as I previously said. And the last one, now, number 1. So, that. And I can write a message, well done, Brad. I'm doing that. Oops. Okay. Then he goes, thanks, Mr. Bowman. And this is where I could say, have some free time, you are finished. And comes back with a smiley face. So there's a few good communication, see what the student's doing. It is up to the teacher to load the work up. This is a very simple task, but again, you can assess where the students are. So I'm going to go out and I can see with a hand up. Who's raised their hand? No one. That might have been from before. So I'm going to go into Kylie because she's done. And Kylie's raised hand for check. And I can write, good work. You are done. Have some free time. Well done. So that private chat again is probably something that's really good and non-threatening. So that's just an example of ClassKick and how you could run a maths lesson or a component of a maths lesson with ClassKick. Thank you, and I hope you've enjoyed.